Hey, welcome to another What Cara Eats in a Day video. I like to call it 2.0. I've switched it up a little bit and I will tell you why later. But I am thrilled that you are here so I can show you some exciting new ways to get nutrients into your body, okay? So let's dive in. We're told that to increase serotonin and dopamine levels and reduce inflammation, etc., we need to consume ginger. Garlic for lowering blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Horseradish is rich in antioxidants. Consuming flaxseed powder daily helps reduce your risk of heart disease, cancer, stroke, diabetes. Adding walnuts to your diet every day keeps your immune system healthy and prevents the onset of diseases. Pumpkin seeds have an impressive nutrient profile. It benefits many aspects of health, and on, like sunflower seeds are actually so high in nutrients that they are considered a superfood, which is kind of awesome. So it only makes sense that I make sure every day that every meal contains ingredients like this and nothing that not only doesn't benefit me, but nothing that could harm me. So I'm going to show you how I incorporate all these highly nutritious foods deliciously into my daily diet. And the first thing I'm going to start with is a cream cheese. It's a delicious cheese I always have on hand in the refrigerator. Okay, 1 cup of sunflower seeds, 1 cup of pumpkin seeds, and 1.5 cups of walnuts, and water. The great thing about this cheese is I use it in my sweet and savory because it has that's all it is. It's got no garlic or salts or anything. So it's completely bland and it's ready for you to put it in whatever you want. Okay, so it's thick. I like it a little thick or a little thin, whatever you guys prefer, but for some reason I use it a little thick, especially when I use it in my salad dressing because I like to squeeze lemon into it. So this is my cheese. This is what I make. I always have this in the refrigerator. After 3 days, it'll go bad because you can't make like a cup in a Vitamix. You have to make a larger portion in order for it to blend. But after the second day, third day, if I have any left, I will put it in my silicone ice tray. I'll pop it in the freezer and I just remove it 15 minutes before I need it for a recipe. But I am definitely not going to waste a drop of this cheese. It is so nutritious and so amazing, and it's so vital in my diet for my recipes. So the first thing that I put in this body in the morning is my vitamin C. Vitamin C holds everything together. It's just needed for everything. So I make sure to incorporate a lot of this in my diet. And remember, you don't want to do pills or that, synthetic stuff that they make in a lab. Some people, including my son, love drinking this in their water just all day long. It's like a flavor enhancer for the water. This is trimethylglycine. I add 1/2 teaspoon to that too. I try and get 1/2 teaspoon once in the morning and once in the evening. Marcus is going to do another video on that, showing you the importance of that. And then just down it. My body's like, yay. Lately, I've been pretty hungry in the morning, probably because I'm working out a lot. Now, I know that in the past, when I wasn't working out, I was still active, but I listen to my body. I do what my body, wants. It's what it's screaming for. And it was not screaming for food in the years past. So I mean, it was very common. Oftentimes I wouldn't eat until 2, 3 in the afternoon, sometimes 5 or 6. I just wasn't hungry because I wasn't doing anything that required my body to want food. Since I started weight training, you bet your bottom dollar, I am hungry. I was so fortunate that my neighbor came over the other day with a bag of oranges that he was given from somebody that went to Ojai, California. My God, the difference between these oranges and oranges from a grocery store, night and day. Granny Smith green apples. That's my favorite my favorite apple is the green apple because it's high in malic acid. Get some blueberries in there. So, okay, that's enough fruit. Now I've got this highly nutritious cheese as a dressing for my fruit salad. So I want to just coat all the fruit with it. And I don't have that much of a sweet tooth, but when I make this for Marcus and my girlfriend that comes over, they do like a little Marcus sweet sprinkled on top. So by all means, use sprinkled Marcus sweet. It's, you know, a healthy sugar. It does low on the glycemic level. So I have all this, and then I'm just going to top it with some of my superfood toppings. Hemp seeds, bee pollen, and flaxseed powder. It might be a little dry, so to make it not so dry, I might add a little, this is almond milk. Actually, this is like almond cream. And maybe a squeeze of orange. Now, you know, I used to make this with coconut yogurt that I would buy at the grocery store in a jar, but I am trying to avoid, you know, buying prepackaged foods as much as possible. I just like to do it myself, and it just tastes better. So look, this is all nothing. I made everything from scratch. This is just fruit with nuts. Nothing came from a jar, nothing. I love that. As far as food combining issues with nuts and fruit, I've never had any of that. Okay, that's number one. Let's move on. For lunch, I do another burst of superfood. I'll take a tablespoon of sea moss. The human body is made up of 102 minerals. Sea moss contains a whopping 92 minerals. Some people can handle it raw. Some can't. They need it in recipes, but it doesn't taste like anything to me if you rinse it well enough. Sea moss is so good for hair, skin, and nails. Look at this. Plus, I've never grown my nails out so long before my life, naturally, since I've been consuming sea moss every day. You gotta do this stuff every day. Okay, natto. It's a Japanese soybean. It's been fermented. Richest food source of vitamin K2, which means stronger bones. It contains nattokinase, which disintegrates blood clots and Alzheimer's plaque. It has a massive amount of probiotics for a healthy digestive system, and it's really high in protein. 10 grams in just a 2-ounce serving. That's insane. I'll put a link down below on where I get mine. Many people say, blech. I like it. What you gotta do is you gotta stir it like this, like 20 times, and that releases enzymes and all the good stuff. Look at that. I know it looks gross. Probably to many, it smells pretty nasty. But in a bind, yesterday, I didn't have my natto. I need it every day. Every day I have one of these. And you know, I didn't eat it all day yesterday, and I didn't want to start doing the recipe. So I just did this and just started eating it, you know, like this plain. But usually I dress it up with garlic, tomato, vinegar. A lot of people like to use mustard on it. Natto is incredible for skin, digestion, gut flora. Check it out. I will leave a link to where I buy it. Creepy and crazy, but amazing. Okay, that's lunch, and then I snack on stuff in the dehydrator. I just made falafel balls yesterday. So good. This whole tray was loaded with falafel balls, and I only have this much left. Because every time we walk past the dehydrator, we eat them. This is made out of walnut and cauliflower. Those are the main ingredients. High protein, low carb. And to really bump this up to another level, to make it fruit salad 18.0, I use buckwheat crackers. I just break them up on top like that. Guys, I swear it is, because the buckwheat crackers don't have anything in it. It's just buckwheat and water. I mean, buckwheat and this. Zucchini. It has it's not savory. It doesn't taste savory or sweet. So when you put it on your fruit salad, I swear, guys, it tastes like a pie crust. It's like a fruit pie. It is so good. Oh my God, I wish I could bottle this. So you have crust, cheese, and fruit, and then all these superfood toppings. Oh my God, it's so delicious. Salad time. My ingredients for salad, my leaves are, I want at least 2 healthy leaves. I'm doing 3 today. For you, here's some kale. Mint goes in everything. I forgot to put it in my fruit salad, but oh my God, I just love mint in everything. It just adds such another dimension. Red pepper, high in antioxidants, anything red and, dark. Turnips are a cruciferous veggie with multiple health benefits. So I'm gonna put them in my salad as well. When I first started putting turnip in my salad, I thought, it's gonna not taste very good, but you can't even taste it. Horseradish. I don't know, I really don't taste it in my salad. You need to mince it up really small. I consume a lot of it on a daily basis. Now, ginger, oh geez, ginger is so delicious. There is no such thing as too much ginger in anything. I do about 4 cloves of garlic. My son recently said he ate a whole thing, in one sitting. I said, not a bulb, not a clove, a whole bulb. And he goes, yes, Mom, a whole bulb. However, people he was around said it was very unpleasant. But it's a good thing that I only have Marcus around me, so I can get away with that. Before I put all the garlic and ginger and horseradish, I mix the salad up first, and you really kind of want to use your hands here a little bit. I don't like, massaging it in is really good, but I'm not going to do that for vanity reasons. One of the only olive oils I've seen that comes out green. I love it, Paisano. Look at that, it's green. Love Paisano, and Bariani is good too. Only 2 olive oils I use. If they don't have those 2 brands, I don't use it. I just forfeit the olive oil. A little bit of apple cider vinegar to give it some tang, and then my lemon. And then I start, maybe I should have put my avocado on first before the lemon, but like IG 3/4 of an avocado. It's so good. I can't stop eating them. Great for high fat content, healthy fat. Tomatoes. Oh God, there's a certain type of tomato that I love. Tomatoes aren't in season right now, but I'm just in love with these tomatoes I find in the store. I'm so fortunate when they're there. I just got off using habanero peppers. I love habanero peppers. And I quit using serranos, but I tasted a serrano pepper the other week, and I'm like, oh my God, the serrano pepper flavor is so good. So I'm back on serrano peppers. But 1 pepper has to go in my salad, be it serrano, jalapeno, or the other one. Now, this isn't that spicy, don't worry. And then I finish it off with Celtic sea salt, then nutritional yeast. Holy moly, oh my gosh. I'm so glad I made that. And for dinner, which I try and eat before 7 o'clock, I stop eating at 7. You sleep better, you don't snore, it's much healthier for you, and it gives you even more energy in the morning the next day. So I try and stop eating at 7 o'clock. So this is super cool, what I'm gonna show you now. Dinner time is pasta. So this isn't real pasta, it's just strips of zucchini. I found this really cool thing on Amazon. I've been using it lately. it just it just makes the pasta. You just go like that. And there you go. I'll put the link down below. But if you don't have one of those and you really want to make this like right now and you don't have one of those or a mandolin, you can kind of do it the hard way. This is how I used to do it. Because I didn't want to pull the mandolin out. Then you cut them into spaghetti strips. Like that. I'm going to take a little bit of this pasta. Take a little bit of the cheese. This is even oil-free. How amazing is that? We got the cheese over the zucchini. Gonna sprinkle a little bit of soy sauce in there. It's just so crazy how just a little bit of these can make how these little items coming together just can create something so delicious. So in the dehydrator, there's only been dehydrating a few hours. It's not like it needs days to dehydrate. I've got mushroom. It's still, actually it dehydrated a little too much. Broccoli and red pepper and tomatoes for a little creaminess, and onion, which I forgot to put in my salad. I love putting a lot of red onion in my salad too. I'm not afraid of that. And a tablespoon of fresh minced ginger. That just brings everything together. You cannot put too much ginger in this. And I'm going to sprinkle it with parsley. Okay. It doesn't even need like spices. It doesn't need lemon. It doesn't need oil. The only thing it needs is a little bit of parsley and the soy sauce. Every other day I'll make a juice. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to do this juice for you here, but these are, I got dandelion greens, broccoli stem, red pepper, and asparagus in there. And I'm going to add my zucchini pastas, leftovers to it as well. They're like 90% water. So this is be my juice, which I have to make today because I did the vegetables. I prepared them this morning. So I've got to make them today. I don't use any apple or anything because remember, I'm anti-sweet. I do use ginger in there too. I go to the gym 3 times a week, so I do the smoothie 3 times a week, which is some homemade almond or nut milk, sea moss, frozen banana, frozen cranberries as well, and then my protein powder. The supplements also that I'm doing, I always take age-free. I love the pills. I don't like powder. I like the pills because I can do like 3 or 4 pills 3 or 4 times a day. And I do this at night for recovery, rebuilding, and boy, you sleep like a baby. I love it. And women, if you are going through night flashes or night sweats, this thing is amazing. This is what a raw food pioneer eats in a day now. I got so tired of the olive oil and lemon and apple cider vinegar dressing that I needed something else. And boy, this cheese was just the thing. So, guys, all these recipes are below. I have links below. I hope you get ideas and inspirations to, for you guys to eat healthy. And I rarely deviate from this food. Why would I? I love it in every way. It's delicious, nutritious, easy to make. I know whose hands made it, and I make it with a lot of love. So thank you so much for joining me. Hope you got a lot out of this, and I really look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Now let me go so I can eat. I haven't eaten yet today. Bye. Oh my God, so now you have lunch ready. You're still here? Oh my God.